Oh hey, what's up, bros? I'm back with yet another tip video for you fam. Because it literally just won't stop raining. Rage. What am I supposed to do if it just keeps raining, guys? It's been raining for like 2 months, literally. But today we're going to be talking about jigs and how to modify them to catch more fish. So everybody's got a favorite jig that just simply catches more fish than the rest of your jigs. And the reason for that is because that jig is more worn out than the rest of your jigs. It gives it that more natural look. Every time you catch a fish with a jig, or you get stuck on a tree or something, I don't know, strands get pulled out of that jig and it gets dings and dents in it, and it just makes it look a little more natural. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to fake that worn out look on a brand new jig. Guys, so follow me down here and I'll show you guys how to do that. Oh hey, what's up, bros? Welcome to the same spot, just a couple feet lower. So what you're gonna need to trim your jigs up is some scissors, some jigs, and a nice beverage, guys. Go ahead and take a sip. Tastes great, guys. Alright guys, so here's a jig I already trimmed, and here is a brand new jig out the package. They are both 6 cents hybrid jigs. You see how this dude, the skirt's just a little shorter, it looks a little more subtle than that big old thing over here. You're gonna want to trim that down. Now there's a couple ways to do it. I like to trim them down right behind the hook. You see how that skirt is right behind the hook. It's not. Yeah, you see that the skirt is just a little bit longer than the hook. You want that skirt trimmed right behind that hook. You don't want, like this brand new jig, you got like almost a whole inch behind that hook. You want to trim it down to right behind the hook. So to do that, you want to separate your strands. You got on your jig, you'll have an upper and a bottom skirt, and they're separated by this rubber band. You guys see that rubber band right there? Your upper skirt is separated from your bottom skirt by that rubber band. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and separate them. Grab your bottom, let your top skirt fall down, grab a hold of it, flip her over, let your bottom skirt fall down, and there you go, guys. You got your upper skirt over here and your bottom skirt right here. You see how far that skirt comes past that hook? You're gonna want to trim it to right behind it. Grab your scissors and cut like just a little behind the hook. That's about where you want it to be, right there. Now I cut probably ½ inch off the bottom skirt, and now grab your upper skirt, and you're gonna want to cut more off your upper skirt. You can cut your upper skirt to match your bottom skirt, but I like mine to be cut a little bit more. So I'm gonna take about 3/4 of an inch off my upper skirt. And look at that, guys. That jig right there looks like it wants to catch some fish now. You see how much better that jig looks now that we cut it? The next thing we're gonna be talking about, guys, is your weed guard. You see how that weed guard goes way past your hook? You wanna trim your weed guard right at your barb. Here's my already trimmed one. You see how that weed guard goes right to where your barb is? That's how you want it, guys. You don't want it overlapping your hook like that. Chances are you're not fishing that heavy of cover where you need all this weed guard, so trim it up to where it ends right there at your hook. Grab your pair of scissors, guys, and just lop that thing off. Just like that, guys. And lop that weed guard off to where it just meets your barb. It can be a little bit longer. I got it probably like 1/8 bigger than my hook. That jig right there, guys, is gonna crush some fish. Alright guys, so the next thing we're gonna be talking about is trailers. There's basically 2 kinds of trailers you need to use. One is a subtle trailer, and then the other trailer has a lot of action. During the wintertime, the fish aren't very active, they're very slow moving, so you want a trailer that matches their pace. So you're gonna want to go with like a chunk. This is a chunk by Zoom. It's just got these two little appendages. Nothing fancy about it. They're a little thicker. They don't make a whole lot of action, guys. That's what you want to use for your winter jigs. During spring and more summertime, as it warms up, you're gonna want to use a more aggressive trailer, like Guggen baits, Kraken craw, or a bandito bug. Pretty much whatever you want to use. This trailer right here, guys, is gonna have a lot more action than the chunk. With all these appendages, they're gonna flap around a lot more than those chunks do, along with those legs. But it's pretty important, guys, that you trim these things down. You don't want an oversized trailer. You want it to look real natural. So this, if you use like a bandito bug, you want to cut it right behind the first legs. So we'll cut them off right there to where we just got some legs. That's pretty much all you want right there. You want to trim it to right behind those first appendages to where you got a nice little subtle trailer. And let's slide this bad boy on here and show you what it looks like. You guys see that jig right there? That looks killer. So my last tip for you guys is use a chartreuse dip. I got this from Walmart. I'm sure you can order it online anywhere. It not only dyes your trailer, but it also gives it some stink. It gives it that flavor, and let me tell you guys, it really does stink. And be careful when you open it and not spill it all over your hands, because I did that and it was not a good time. But yeah, guys, you want to dip those appendages down in there, get it nice and dyed, and it's gonna make it a little more visible for those fish. But that's gonna pretty much wrap up today's video, guys. If you like today's video, scroll on down, hit the like button, and always smash subscribe. Really helps me out, guys. Hopefully it'll quit raining this month, sometime maybe, and I'll get a fishing video for you guys. I'm really trying, but this rain is just killing me. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace. Bro fist.